It's a dope move.
Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype? It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game.
What's up, everybody? That's right. It's that time of the week. It is Big Game Sports Buzz. What's up? Can you hear me? I'm good.
Yeah, I was just shooting the deuce as you was talking, bro. You were good. I'm so sorry.
What's up? Well,
I hope my hand signals didn't mess you up.
It did, but it's all right. No gang signs. Peace to all. But yo, it's that time of the week. It's time for Big Game Sports Buzz. I see you. I see you. Yeah. They're not like us. This is where the sports fanatic and the pro athlete get together and talk all things sports and everything in between. I am J-Stogs, the buff nerd. Let's go. And of course, I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend. The reason why this podcast is called what it is, Big Game James. What up, dude?
Dog, what's up, man? Welcome, man. I'm crunk, dog. And hey, before we get started, man, please make sure, I know you're gonna say this too, but I'm gonna say it before you forget. Like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends. And man, not to toot our own horn, but I went back and listened to one of these shows where we were talking about our pre-Super Bowl predictions and did a pretty damn good job. So if y'all think we don't know what the hell we're talking about, just go back and watch the show and listen.
Watch it. We know what we're doing here. I know it's fun in games, and it is fun in games, but we really do know what's going on here. I mean, look, you being a pro athlete, going through your journey, and then me, look, I look at the stats, I look at the tea leaves, I look at everything, being the nerd that I am in between the both of us. I mean, you're going to get some great information as well as get entertained. So that's the big thing there. We always appreciate you joining in, watching us, commenting, leaving comments so that we can always interact and engage with you. So make sure that you like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, so that you know when Big Game Sports Buzz and all the other podcasts that are on the BGSC network are on. So I think I hit it all.
You did. Yeah, because your man Reed was on here straight dropping fire the other night.
He was. He really was.
Great job, man. You missed that. Check out the MCXP Man Cave Express on Big Game Sports and Entertainment Network.
Yes. And there's going to be a collab between myself and Matty T. We're coming up. I love the face you're giving me right now.
No, but I didn't say, did I make a face? It's hot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's 20 degrees, man. The heat's kicking. Maybe I was just warm. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't mean to make a face. I'm lying. I did mean a face, but when you said collab, I thought it was something else. And it's all good. Shout out to Two Birds on One Show.
Yeah. Man, let's get to this. Let's get to it. Always.
Oh shit. Let's do it, baby.
It's time for the 4 Downs. That's right. The hottest sports news around. BGSB presents 4 Downs.
That's right. This is the 4 Downs. These are the 4 things that we look at, or the hottest topics in sports that we want to look at and talk to you about. So, first things first, this past weekend was the NBA, the associations, they decided to have an All-Star weekend. Lots of stars, lots of, you know, bluffering or whatever you want to call it. Look, what'd you think of it?
Hey man, they did a great job in the NBA area. Yeah. Now, hey, first and foremost, though, because there's a couple things in this whole weekend that I did want to talk about since we're talking about it tonight. That's just doesn't pertain to basketball itself. But I believe that the way the Bay Area did it, they paid a little bit of homage to Oakland. They had a couple things at the old Oracle Arena, and then the game itself was at the Chase Center in San Francisco in the new arena. So it was cool the way they did it. The entertainment got a lot of talk, and to me, it's funny because at the end of the day, talking to a lot of people and watching things on the internet, I think more people were enthused and entertained by the artists and music and people performing than they were by the basketball festivities that took place.
Yeah.
And realistically, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. When, Bay Area artists get a chance to perform and paying tribute to every artist that's pretty much famous from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Or not famous, not every artist, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Being talked about more so than the All-Star game itself, man. It was an issue. And the format, I don't know, the format was better, but there's still a problem with the format. What do you think about the tournament format they did?
So let me be very honest here and transparent. I didn't watch it.
Huh? None of it?
It gave me no interest at all. And I heard the format, the 4-team tournament, and all of that. And I thought it was okay, that's kind of cute. But realistically, I don't care because they don't care. And yeah, maybe they had a little bit of oomph this year. That's what I heard. But man, it's just one of those things where, like, I'll put it to you like this. I went to work and no one talked about it. No one in my friends group texted each other like, "Hey, did you watch?" or "Hey, were you going to watch it?" or none of that. Nobody said anything about it. And so life moved on. Like this, like no one is saying, "Oh, we got to catch the All-Star game." And I get it, but like there was no conversation. Like, okay, here's the thing that I think NBA has missed out on. And it's due in part to the players. The game was the game was the game. That's cool. But it was everything that led up to the game. The 3-point challenge and the dunk contest. That was NBA All-Star weekend. Like you got ready Saturday night for the dunk contest. I remember me, my mother, and my father, we would come home and we made sure that we were in front of the television to watch the dunk contest.
Right.
Like, I don't know who's dunking. None of the people that you would want to be in the contest is in the contest. So it's like, I don't even care. I don't care because you have to have those things.
The fact that I think for the third time now, someone from the G League is crowned the slam dunk champion is a problem. Lo and behold. Now, I understand kind of what Adam Silver, the commissioner, was doing. But because the games have become so much of a snooze fest, they've had to come up with a way to try to make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
And the one thing that kind of got me with all of this, did you see Draymond Green's comments about second year, first year guys don't have the right to step foot on an all-star court without being named to the all-star team? Did you see that?
Yeah.
But
he said a lot of stuff. He
did say a lot of things. And, you kind of, you like, you got to earn being an all-star. You do. But guess what, NBA players? You have to make sure that right stays yours by participating and trying hard, not just going out there having buddy ball and shooting threes from half court to where now nobody wants to watch it and they got to come up with a new idea to get other people involved. Because Jay, I watched it on Sunday. I watched the Rising Stars little tournament on that Friday, and then I watched the 14 tournament on Sunday. I did because there's nothing else on.
Right.
I haven't found my latest Netflix indulgence yet, or whatever. Right, so I'm watching the game.
Paradise.
The best game out of the two were the Rising Stars and the OGs, because the young boys wanted to win. They wanted to prove that they could win, so it made the OGs have to play hard. So for a small point in time, the effort was there and it was good. But as soon as the OGs beat the Rising, beat Candace, Shaq's OGs beat Candace Parker's Rising Stars, and they played against Chuck's team, right? Yeah. It went back to have fun, throwing alley-oops and dunks. Like, the OGs could have won the game 5 different times, but they're trying to end it on a 3 instead of just making 2 damn layups.
Yeah. Aaron, shout out to you. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you too, Sherp. There's no incentive for them to play hard. It's part of their contract to play in the All-Star game. Listen, there was a question posed to Giannis, Antetokounmpo, and I think it is definitely a format that needs to be looked at, and that is USA versus the world. I want to see that. I would want to see the USA versus the world because you have good enough players, great players. Hell, your MVPs of the league for the past 7 years have been international players for the most part.
Something like that.
So yeah, let's get Jokic and Wembanyama and Antetokounmpo and Luka and SGA. Put them on the world team. And then put him up against USA's best. Let's see what we got here. Steph, and if he still wants to play. But I mean, Ant-Man, hell, I don't even know who the US-born players are anymore. I would have said Kyrie, but he's from Australia now. But I mean, it's just the USA versus the world. To me, that's a true all-star game.
Well, I believe that would make some of those guys play a little bit harder. At this point in time, I don't know what else could be done watching it. I had more fun watching Terrell Owens at the Ruffles game on Friday night.
The Pro-Am, and that's what I call it, the Pro-Am, the celebrity game, is always fun. To me, that's the most fun or the best watch out of the whole thing. But I'm not watching that, man. USA versus the world, that's what they need to do.
Yeah, man. Shout out to, let us know in the chat what y'all think. Especially if you're coming in late, you're not catching us live. Let us know what you thought about All-Star Weekend. I mean, it was, dude, I'm trying my best to want to watch it. And then for all these fools to be on Twitter talking about, oh, man, this young boy going to make me get in the dunk contest. Man, stop lying. Stop lying. That shit sound good. You would already got it already. If you ain't done it by now, your ass ain't going to do it.
No, and that is what is hurting All-Star Weekend, because the truth is that's what it's all about. These guys are not going to play hard against each other. We know this, right? Because I don't think it's just incentive, but I think it's also the fact that there was pure hate in the league, right? And I'll say, hey, Q, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Straight trash, absolutely. But you know what? Like, there was a pure hatred of Isaiah and Michael Jordan. Like, they did not like each other. They didn't. There was, I won't say pure hatred, but Bird and Magic, yeah, they're trying to get the best of each other. Now these guys, they don't want to get the best of each other. They just want to, hey, play a little game, and then they're going to go out and kick it afterwards. G Leaguer saved the dunk contest, and Q, two big games.
Castle, your man Castle out of San Antonio, he was nice too. But
But I mean, we want to see Ant-Man and SGA in the dunk contest. We want to see our high flyers in the league in the dunk contest. Like, that's what we want to see.
Ja,
Yeah, I
And
want to see Ja Morant in the dunk contest.
Even Big Back Zion.
I'll take Big Back Zion. You need a big dude in the dunk contest. You need a Sean Kemp type.
Oh,
was that my man Grandmama Larry? You need a big dude in there. A guy that's just a hard slammer. I want to see that.
Pause.
No Diddy. And no booty games. I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, ooh.
But hey, man, we can get ready to move on, man. But lo and behold, something's got to be done.
Should it be required? I don't know, Sherm, if it should be required. The problem is, go ahead.
This is the thing, Sherman. How you gonna mandate that they have to participate just because they're capable of participating? Yeah. You know, back in the day, your pride and your ego was gonna make you do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. J set a standard, right, that Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins were gonna live up to. Mm-hmm. That standard was thrown out the window after Kobe did a couple and it was done. And Your Highness Brianna James decided to never get his ass up in there to carry the torch on and make it mandatory. Fuck that. I'm gonna do that because LeBron plays a part in it falling off the way it has.
There's a lot of other players, including Kobe, who decided that they did not want to do it. Who could have done
anymore? Kobe did it more than one time, right?
What, twice?
That's more than LeBron and Ja.
So, but see, that's my point though. Is okay, he did it twice, and LeBron was at a point in history in the league where he was coming from the old school into the new school. He was the bridge.
That's why he could have set the standard, being that bridge, and he dropped the ball at the chance of doing that.
Sherm, true. Just these boys different, I guess. No competitive spirit. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. No competitive spirit.
Yeah, man, they want to take pictures and selfies with each other and go to the club and get sections and bottles.
That's what I'm saying. They, exchange jerseys, whatever. Listen, I'm all for camaraderie and fraternity and all of that and fraternal love.
Shit, that's the wrong one. Go ahead,
but what I'll say is, where's the fight? Where's the want to be better than the other person?
That part.
And this whole, to me, it's, I'd rather battle you on Twitter than on the court.
Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers.
What up, Two Giant Balls? Good to see you. So yeah, man, let's move on from that. Like I said, until I see something different, I don't care about All-Star Weekend, the NBA All-Star Weekend. I don't care.
It pains me to say that, Jay, but I agree with you, man. If I wouldn't have seen anything, I had to watch replays of the dunk contest because my son told me I needed to check out G Leaguer dude, dunk, McCray, whatever his name is, Matt McClung, whatever. Yeah. My son's like, yeah, you gotta check it out. It was cold. I went back and watched it. It was cool. 3 months. Man, I was at dinner with my wife, man. I was like, all right, what up?
I don't even know what I was doing. Was it Sunday? Nothing.
Dunk contest was Saturday.
Saturday, yeah, nothing. This is what happens when everyone gets a participation trophy. Yeah. True that. Second down. Who should be the Bengals' priority this offseason? You got Chase, you got Higgins, and you got Hendrickson. What say you?
Man, and a lot of people. I've heard a lot of different things on this, but as a general manager, out of the 2 wide receivers, I think you extend one, maybe franchise the other one. To me, it has to be Chase. I think if it comes down, I don't think they can pay Higgins and Chase. So Jamar Chase has to be. But I'm looking at Hendrickson had 17.5 sacks and led the league this year in sacks. You better not let that man walk because I don't give a damn how good you are on offense. If you can't get no stops on the defense side of the ball. So I believe priority, if I had to put it in a number, because I think Chase has one more year you can get by without paying him yet. and negotiate throughout the season. Make Chase play on his last year. Sign Hendrickson, and Higgins might have to be walking.
So
you're not signing all three of them. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, what's crazy now in the league today is you can have a player like Chase say, you know what, I'm not going to play, or I'm going to be disgruntled. I want you to trade me if you're not going to sign me. And you can have Higgins again, who says, you know what, I got the franchise tag, but if you franchise me, right, you can franchise me one more time. That's it. So,
well, what would that cap? This would be his second franchise tag, huh? Or first?
I think so. I think this is if it's his second.
If his second is higher, and I know the cap, and I don't know their cap numbers like that. You know, I just posed this question to you because me and my boy, shout out to my boy Joe Smith, talking about this. The Bengals always find a way to hurt themselves, to where it's so much so Joe Burrow has said that he's willing to restructure his deal to make sure that Chase gets his money.
Yeah, and good point, Aaron. The Bengals are notoriously cheap. You know that they do what they do. So yeah, they can pay Chase. They're gonna have to keep Hendrickson. So to me, you franchise Hendrickson because his number is gonna be lower than if you try to franchise Higgins. And if we're just basically saying, look, we can get another receiver in here, we'll maybe get it through the draft. You know, there you go. I mean, that's the gamble you take.
Yeah, but T. Higgins gonna make somebody real happy, man. You want that 1-2 punch if you can.
I hear what you're saying. Higgins is overrated, great player, not elite. Someone is going to pay him like he is elite. He's a top 20 that will be paid like a top 10. That's a hot take.
Damn.
Top 20. I mean, that's tough because I'm thinking about the league right now and saying, okay, if you're saying he's 20, then who's behind him? Or really, who's you put in front of him?
The stocks. Do you think two giant goofballs make a point, make you think about it in a sense to where would he be that good if he was somewhere else without a Jamar Chase? Because think about it, Chase gets a lot of the double team. Chase gets a lot of it, and it's going to help Higgins out a little bit. I still think Higgins is good. I would say he's still top 15.
Sherm, you think he's going to be a Niner? Nah.
Sherm wants everybody to go to the Niners, just like I want I want every pass rusher. Just like I want every pass rusher to go to Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Come on, man. We're saying never over 1,000 yards, never 75 catches, never more than 10 touchdowns, never faced top cornerbacks.
Great point, Andrew.
Great point. But to be fair, you got a quarterback back there that's running for his life. And so if you are the second option, you know, and I'm not trying to take anything away from him or place blame or whatever, and it sounds like I am. But okay.
I'm joking,
but I think well, I'll say it like this. You put T. Higgins, if you put Higgins as a one somewhere else, does he live up to being a number one receiver? I think that's the real question.
I think that is a real question. And it makes you think of, damn, I just had a receiver on my head. That's almost like Juju Smith-Schuster when he first left Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And it turned out that he is really a number two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and now 3 or 4, man. But yeah, it happens every year. You're always going to get a guy that's going to play extremely well because their number one is that guy, and they demand a lot of double teams. They have great seasons on that team that are on. They get paid somewhere else. They still want the big one, and it's because someone else has got to drink. Well, we can make him our number one. Yeah, and it doesn't always work out. I mean, and
I you know, for me it was, and this is going back, but Alvin Harper was that guy.
Oh shit,
in Dallas. Yeah, I told you I was gonna go back.
Hey, was he in Dallas after he was in Tampa, or was he in Tampa after he left Dallas? Which way was it?
he was in Tampa after Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah. He was in Tampa
Sherm, Ayuk.
If Ayuk can be a number one, so can Higgs. No.
But I don't know, is Ayuk really your number one? It was never intended for him to be your number one. They were still going to try to make that. Well, you know what? I take that back. He was going to be your number one because Debo was getting all your stuff out the backfield, the jet sweeps, the screens, and I can see you saying that Ayuk was going to be y'all's one before the knee injury.
That's good. To be fair, anywhere he goes, he likely gets a worse QB than he has. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Depends
I don't know. That's hey, way the good and the bad though. Depending on who's going to have the cap space and the money to get him the money he wants.
Yeah,
that's a real good point from Two Giant Goop. Man, Golden Mike is on fire right now.
Hey, Golden Mike going to him. His numbers are Kenny Galladay-esque. Wow.
Damn, I ain't heard that name in forever.
Jeez. Oh. Yeah. But no, I don't know. And the thing now, and we talk about the Niners, and I know that's going off topic here, but now that you have Deebo Samuels, who basically the Niners like, all right, you want to test the market? Peace out. Go for it. So now Ayuk is definitely going to be your number one.
Higgins coming off the ACL, man. The 49ers are in trouble, bro.
It ain't gonna be good. No, that receiving room is gonna be in bad shape.
Hey, Reed, you catch this later. Let us know because I know you on all of them. Let me know. It's almost should have been like sign, cut, franchise should have been the question we asked here.
We're gonna put that. That's a good segment right there. I'm gonna write that down. Sign, cut, franchise, or sign, franchise, cut.
However you got to say it and do it.
I got you. I'll put that down. All right.
Man, why my hood look like a nun's collar right now, bro?
Do you really want me to say?
Shut up. No. All right. Shut up. Let's go. Third down. God damn it.
Third down.
Yo, J-Stogs been trying to make me cuss, man. He trying to make me cuss.
You already cursed earlier. Hey, this will make you curse. Tampa Bay should sign Aaron Rodgers, right? Would that be a dumb team to do?
You're not gonna get me. We got our quarterback. You're not gonna get me with that bullshit. Nope. See, I did cuss. Sorry. Yes.
I told you. Look, would there be any team, quote unquote, dumb enough, or should there be a team out there to sign Aaron Rodgers now that the Jets have released him?
Yeah. I don't know if they officially released him yet, but they're going to when that date comes, March sometime. Dude, someone's going to be dumb enough to sign him because think about the names that are already coming up.
Yo, I love this dude. Maybe you're a choir singer, witness protection from the mob, and your name is Sister Mary Clarence.
Hey, man, Sister Act. Why the hell did I watch that not long ago? Anyway, over Christmas break, I watched flipping Sister Act. Aaron Rodgers. So reportedly, the Raiders are interested. His name's come up with the Pittsburgh Steelers, which I think is stupid. Keep either Fields or Russell Wilson. Let one of them go, and then Aaron Rodgers should be nowhere. Everyone keeps talking about he needs a coach with structure and everything else. Aaron Rodgers. No. When I brought this question up and wanted to ask you this, Aaron Rodgers hasn't been that man that Stephen A. Smith loves to proclaim in a very long time.
This is true.
If you were getting a 2009 through 2012, 13-ish Aaron Rodgers, I would say hell yeah. To get the Aaron Rodgers that you've seen over the past 3 years, I would not put him on my team at all. Period. What you looking for?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm looking for my Wayback Machine that we're supposed to be stepping into.
Yeah.
You're talking about 2009, 2012. Bro, it's 225.
Exactly. So that's the case. I would not touch Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't do it. Look what he did to the Jets organization. I say organization because they let him bring Hackett in as his coordinator. They let him go handpick his receivers. Was it Valdez Scantling, and then he got traded for Devontae Adams, other pieces that he had brought in, and they didn't do a damn thing to help. Robert Saleh lost his job behind that bullshit.
Listen, man.
Aaron Rodgers is too worried about being on Pat McAfee's podcast than he is being anyone's quarterback right now.
What I've told you and what I have said about him, to me, has rung true. This is the most douchiest guy in the league. And this
Douchiest?
Douchiest. Douche Dodgers. That is him. That is him. Reminds me of how Phillip Rivers went out to be. He is toxic because he's a toxic dude. Aaron Rodgers voted most likely become a shroomed up version of Henry David Thoreau by the PFWA. Listen, this is the time when he says, okay, you know what? Let me hang it up. Let me hang it up. Douchiest. Can you use it in a sentence? Country of origin? Absolutely. Aaron Rodgers is the douchiest dude in all the people I know.
Origin, Dallas, Texas.
Country of no.
Oh.
No, country of origin would be U.S., specifically California, wherever he's from.
Tell him out, man. Don't label a whole Golden State off of him being a douchebag.
I said wherever he's from. So if he's from, the Valley or wherever he's from, I don't know where he's from. Well, I know where he's from. But it's just the fact that that dude is just, there's nothing good about this guy. And if he came to Dallas, him and Nico would be in the witness protection program. I'm just telling you like this, okay? That's just how I feel. You don't want this guy. He is toxic. You just don't want this guy around your franchise or anywhere.
Damn.
You can put him in Vegas. Unfortunately, I don't think you bury him in Vegas because he is douche Dodgers. He is still Aaron Rodgers, so everyone will watch every move that he makes. And the sad part about Vegas is that he would be the best quarterback that they have on the roster.
Fact.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to draft a quarterback.
Yeah, they would draft a quarterback. Maybe Shador. I don't know.
Yeah, but it just a straight, simple, keep it quick kind of question. Would I sign Aaron Rodgers? No, I wouldn't touch him. I think he's bad for a locker room. I think the game's passed him by. I don't think he'll ever live up to the expectations that people think. And only place for him is in his office behind a microphone, talking shit with his hippie friends.
I'm just waiting for him to have sent nasty text to masseuse or to have someone stolen tax money from the people of California. Yep, pretty much.
I like what you did there, Andrew. I like that. A little fire breath. Yeah, I like that, dog.
Very fiery.
A lot of people might not get that reference, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
That masseuse thing, right? Appreciate you, Sherm. Yes, good point. Thank you.
Speaking of masseuse, what the hell is going on with Tucker from the goddamn Ravens,
Another
bro?
6?
6 more than came out.
6 more.
That man up there grabbing crotches and rubbing boobs, bro. What is going on?
Man, he on the Deshaun Watson plan. Like,
yeah. He might have Deshaun beat.
I don't know. Deshaun, I think, was up to what, 23, 24?
Hey, that's true. Hey, keep your hand and feet inside the ride at all times.
Listen, know which type of masseuse you go into, okay? They got, you know which one. You know.
Don't.
You know.
We're gonna stop right there. Because I almost did
shit. Was the original Deshaun Watson, but he didn't get nearly the bad press. Wonder why? Because there were no phones back then, and it wasn't about how many you could, how many followers you could get. Now,
and as soon as Brett got that camera phone working, though,
man,
God damn,
he was awful. He definitely was. That kicker took laces out to a whole nother level. Yeah, buddy.
Facts.
Didn't he though? Hey, let's get into this fourth down. So there was obviously unless you've been under a rock, one of the best pass rushers in the past 6-7 years has decided to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm ready to get out of Cleveland, and that is Myles Garrett. So he has requested a trade, and Cleveland has said, you know what, you're right. It's shitty here. We'll entertain trade, trades. And Nico, I'm sure you don't watch this, but this is how you do it. Okay, you entertain trades to get the best value for your star player. Anyway, I'm off of that. What do you think a good fit for him, a best fit for him? I've heard Washington. I've heard where else have I heard?
Detroit is one that I get a lot.
Detroit.
He and Aiden Hutchinson together. Detroit needs to shore up that defense to go along with the offense to get them to the promised land. I think Detroit is a fit that works out well.
I don't know if he's on that contract. Both saying Myles. Ooh. That would be nice, yeah.
There we go again, Sherm. Trying to every motherfucker on the goddamn 49ers. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Won't return the form until he returns next week to stick it to us. That is a fact. But listen, I don't want to get off track there. I think Washington is a great fit. Philly has also been mentioned. Kansas City has been mentioned.
Kansas City, I can see Philly.
Yeah. And Philly has a GM, an actual GM, that can pull this off. So to see him there with Sweat on one side and Garrett on the other is very scary.
Hey, Stoggs, would you take him for Michael Parsons?
Would I take him for Michael Parsons?
Yeah, like if someone.
No, I'm not doing that. I have to have them both.
Okay.
So I'm giving up. I'm definitely giving up. And the price is going to be high, very high. Myles Garrett will go to the Eagles, and they will add 30 void years to his contract, Baba Bonilla style. Yeah, he just keeps getting paid $1 million every year. Yeah, I know. Sure, I'm not Philly, dog. Please, no. I know. That's the thing about Lord. Look, listen. They can definitely do it because the cap has gone up, so they can pay more money, and that's for everyone. The other part is they can definitely move people around because that defense, as we saw against, I'm not going to say a great line, but a good enough line in the Super Bowl. They had 4 people rush. It's that defense, the purpose, big dog.
I think the Falcons can make a play for Myles Garrett as well.
Really?
They need help. You got to think about this. You got Kirk Cousins under that stupid ass contract. The Browns have Deshaun Watson, who may end up being able to get his deal voided because of the TikTok dances. You sent Kirk Cousins a first round this year, first round next year, and the third round maybe the following year or that same year for a Myles Garrett. I think it's feasible. I mean, they need rush. They need edge help. They need Grady Jarrett needs some help in Atlanta to help him get pressure on the quarterback. He can't do it from the middle. So, I mean, I think Atlanta is a team that would try to make a play to get him.
I would love for Garrett to give us a hometown discount. I think he would. The only problem is that he wants to win a championship.
And he's going to a contender. He's not fucking with Dallas.
Wow, don't. Okay, well, that's why he's not going to Tampa. Please, no, don't speak into existence. Please, Atlanta. Okay, I like that better. No Eagles, yeah.
Hey, man, Tampa has a better chance than Dallas going through the playoffs next year.
Yes, because y'all are in the worst division.
Just because y'all finally got 2 teams that's good in your division, don't make it.
We finally.
3 years ago, we called y'all the NFC least.
Y'all, y'all barely break your division leader barely breaks 500. That's your division winner, and you want to talk about
we can't help it that our division's that tough and we beat each other up.
Tough. You should hit that button on yourself.
Hey, guess what? You know what that make me say, Jay? I know what to make you say.
Oh, hell no. 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 Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
That's right. This is the part of the podcast where we say, oh, hell no. Hey, look, I'm going to read some of these off. Dallas got to replace Martin, who did retire today. Yes, and he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. What is left on that line? It's bad when Giants fans are talking trash about your line. That's very true. Yes, worst division. Y'all keep that same energy when we deep in the playoffs, and Tampa thought that they would win versus us this season. I'm not going to co-sign that, Q. I'm sorry, I cannot.
Okay, so y'all beat us this season, right? But
yeah,
you know what? I don't need to go into that. That's neither here nor there. It's okay.
Let's get going. Get going. How many rings are in the NFC South? 1. How many are in the NFC East? End of the argument right there. We already know what it is.
So whenever we have to pull divisions together to talk about rings,
hell no.
Fuck it. What's your oh hell no, goddammit? My oh hell no is everybody ganging up on me right now. Fuck y'all. Sorry. Forgive me.
My oh hell no is actually Draymond Green. What is wrong with this dude? Calling basketball boring. Basketball is boring now. Bro, shut up. You play the game. You're literally still playing the game of basketball.
Draymond has become the new king of wanting clicks. So I think he says whatever he can to get people to click on to whatever it is what he's doing. There's no secret that basketball is boring. I think you got more people. Hey, by the way, the shit you did a long time ago about the virtual golf thing, I finally saw it. And guess what?
What?
I love it.
Is it not great?
I love it. Dude,
I'm telling you.
We need to find one of those. We need to go and play a weekend wherever that is. And you know what I'm saying? I know probably a pretty penny when the pro's not in there, but they have it where you can, do it like, you do the virtual golf thing on there, man. And I want to check that shit out. But
we got some places. Come on down here. I know there's some up there too. We can definitely do it though.
Yeah. Fat.
Rings matter. Yeah, they got 3. We got 14. We'll keep it moving.
Hey man, it's cool, dog. It's cool. Y'all are Lord of the Rings. Congratulations.
No
one said anything about the Giants since Phil Simms. I mean, fuck the Eli Manning wins. Those don't mean shit.
Stop it.
All right, I'm hating right now. Eli got a couple. He trying to steal his way into the Hall of Fame off of 2 mediocre Super Bowl performances. It's all good.
I mean, make the bucket move up and down will be so much more entertaining. How about they just play hard? Like, where are the rivalries? I told you, threes and dunks never get boring, y'all. Maybe more talent in the league is needed. No, you need villains. I keep telling people.
Sure. We cannot just keep having threes. No one wants to watch these guys just shoot 3-pointers all day.
No,
I don't anyway.
LED courts and make the 3-point line move back each time you make one.
Yeah, I like that. They start shooting from the goddamn parking lot after a while. I like it.
No, you know what it is? Look, and it's going to take a team and Silva saying, listen, I need you to be the bad guys. And I don't care which team it is. It could be
Silva's not saying that, man.
He's not. I mean, I don't know. He kind of looks like Gollum himself. All I'm saying is that someone needs to be the villain. A team needs you have to have rivalries. Like who's rivalry right now? Like who are the rivalries in the league right now? Name them.
Boston and Philly.
Really? Are they really?
Lakers and Clippers.
Really? Is it really?
Hey man, shit. You said name them. I'm trying, bro. Don't shoot me for trying. Shit. Best I got for you right now, big dog.
He has the record for most passing yards in postseason. That's second sub beat, right? Yeah.
Hey man, I'm just being a hater right now. It's all good. I mean,
no tricks. We need more villains and dogs. Thank you, Sherm. That's what we need, man.
Hey, what we need is for you to quit agreeing with J-Stogs because he's gonna get that big old glow around his head.
When I'm right, I'm right. That's what it is. LeBron versus Bronny. East misses curfew.
Hey, do you put your 19-year-old son on curfew if he's in the NBA?
Yeah, he's still living in my house. That's some more dogs. They're too friendly. They are too friendly. Listen, if you don't have conflict, then people will not watch.
Yeah, people like conflict. I think that's why I watch Love and Hip Hop sometimes. I like Ratchet TV. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, that is the ratchetest.
It is ratchety tatchety, boy. I tell you.
Yes, Grandizer, you caught us live. What's up? Good to see you. Welcome in. Look, if you don't have that, then and I know Draymond has tried to be the
bad guy.
The bad guy, right? The problem is that you have such a baby face right next to you that it just kind of comes off like you need to just sit down.
But to be the bad guy, you have to be mean and tough and not just stupid. Draymond throws a whole lot of stupid on his shit. So I think it gets you past that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Bruh. Nobody got time for all that.
Like, I loved watching the Knicks play the Pacers because you knew it was going down. You loved watching Detroit play anybody because you knew it was going down. And then when Indiana got the bad boys, right? Before he was Meta World Peace, Ron Artest, you knew it was going down. Like this, that's what I'm missing. We need a Bird versus Magic or Jordan versus Thomas. Yes,
exactly. J-Stogs said that earlier.
DT's a 2025 draft. I don't know. Probably on this pure perspective, we may do something like that or a top 5. We don't punk out and do top 10s here. We don't do that. We don't do top 10s.
Yeah, Grandizer, I'm working on that right now, man. I really am. I'm working on. I started making that list 2 days ago, and I'm about to run it all down on my pewter perspective.
Yeah. They do rivalries, they team up. Now it's boring, and they talk. Man, get out of here with that. I truly believe that's the answer. More rivalries. Game, what's yours, brother? Let's keep it moving.
Oh shit, I forgot I hadn't given one yet.
Yeah.
I'm staying in basketball, and it's quick. LeBron James. LeBron James. No, man, don't do that to me. LeBron James knew that he wasn't going to participate in All-Star Weekend and waiting to the last minute to decide to tell everyone that he wasn't going to play. I call bullshit on. Not that it would have been great, but someone else could have been. They could have had an alternate fill-in, and somebody else would have been able to participate in the bullshit that we talked about. But because LeBron decided that he wanted to be selfish, he took a spot away from somebody else that could have had a chance to play. And he knew he wasn't going to play because of foot soreness. He's still milking this shit now. Had a couple good wins with Luka first joining the team. Now all of a sudden it's coasting and grooming Bronny to be the next face of the Lakers is bullshit. LeBron James. Oh, hell no. Don't do that. If you know you ain't going to play, tell somebody your ass ain't going to play, man, so they can make the right moves for everything else.
Okay. Hey, and just an update, it's 2-2 in the League of Four Nations. Sorry, Four Nations face off.
Man, Canada's whipping y'all's ass. Sorry.
It's 2-2. Jeez.
All right, man.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. We know that. All right. Hey, let's keep it on the court. We got something for that?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Big Game Sports Buzz presents Keep It on the Court, powered by W Energy. The energy you need without the jitters and the crash.
All right, so right here we're going to do real quick hitters for.
Shit was quick. Damn. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Okay, so I mean, when you started, you acting all kind of funny out here in these streets.
I need to read that. Say, man, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
Wembanyama, the big news right now is Wembanyama actually got was diagnosed with blood clots. I don't know if he could be diagnosed, but they found blood clots in his shoulder. 6 months shut him down. So, and they were already not doing well. The idea could possibly be is that because they're going to shut him down and they probably will not do well, they could actually be in the lottery next year and get a very high pick. Plus, they have, I believe, the Hawks' unprotected pick in the first round. So they get 2 picks in the first round, one being a lottery. And depending on how Atlanta Hawks are, which they're probably going to be trash, they can also get their lottery pick.
I know what you're trying to do. I ain't tripping. Yeah. People heard other shit going on. Hey, man.
It's always people.
This is news to me. Someone, one of the coaches at school said, "Yo, man, you heard about Wemby?" And I really hadn't heard. I was like, "No, what's going on?" He said, "Man, he out for the rest of the year. Blood clots."
Yeah.
And first and foremost, man, I pray that Victor Wembanyama is gonna be fine. I'm glad they caught it. Blood clots, we know, are extremely dangerous. If undetected and not found, it can lead to sudden death. So, I pray that everything's gonna be fine. And just like when I watched some of the festivities this weekend, that the one thing about All-Star Weekend, Jay, I was able to watch what some of these teams had as far as like All-Stars go, and to watch the young kid Castle and to see Wemby and to know like other pieces that they're trying to put together. I'm like, man, I think the Spurs team could be okay later on. They got some good pieces going on around them.
Yeah.
And so for that setback to hit, man, it sucks for that team and that franchise because they're looking to build for their future, and yet it's put on hold again because, Wembanyama has got to sit out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and I've heard this too, Sherm. The kid from Duke, Flag, possibly if they're able to draft him, whatever spot they get him into, to team him up with Wemby could really be a dynamic duo, if you will. But the fact that they have 2 first-round picks and can possibly be in the lottery, man, and you put him with Wemby, that's crazy work.
Scary.
And unfortunate that that it did happen, but there you go. There was something else that you brought up, man. I think was it Laker related, or it was something that you talked about. But I know for me it was Connect coming back, and now that there's reports that the Lakers may have wrongly failed Williams' physical. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, maybe we messed up. I really feel for Connect, man. Like this dude right here, you trade him.
You got to go back to a team that is said, "Hey, man, we don't want you no more.
We don't want you anymore." So you just, hey. I mean, that was almost my oh hell no for a couple of weeks going on, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, you definitely could. That's a good one, man. And then you had to come out and play the Rising Stars and didn't know where it was from no more. Like, just look lost. Like, boy.
Got 2 jerseys. You got a jersey split in half. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so All-Star Weekend is over with. Now is the last push. So you got about a month and a week before playoffs start. For real. Looking at where everyone is, and we're going to really start getting into this in the next couple of weeks, but is there anyone out of the East or I'll say East and West that you're looking at to say, hey, look, those are my two favorites right now?
I like Boston and Cleveland right now in the East. I mean, I think Cleveland's made a believer out of me. The way that they're playing, Donovan Mitchell's done well. Allen in the middle. What's the other boy's name from? I was just talking about this kid, Darius Garland. Cleveland and Boston out of the East are legit my two favorite teams, like no other. Out the West, man, your Dallas Mavericks were able to dethrone them last year, but were able to hold true this year. That's OKC. Like they are great ball in the regular season, man. And then other team out the West, everybody's talking about, oh, watch out for the Lakers now with Luka. Don't believe that. It's still hard for me to pick against the Denver Nuggets, bro. I know they're sitting in third. They're sitting in third right now, kind of quiet, but
yeah,
I think that they'll still be a problem in the playoffs for somebody. The Rockets have been playing well, and as long as Udoka's their coach, I believe they have a chance to compete, to really compete. And now, Jay, the only thing about your Dallas Mavericks is just the injury bug right now. They're just so hurt. They're just so hurt.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Sherm. Keep an eye on the Mavs. The Nuggets. You never really want to discount the Nuggets, but the Nuggets have shown their slip, in my opinion, and you really can't. They're going to have to play their way back into people's hearts, or at least to say, you know what, okay, I can trust them again. They've
only you, J-Stogs.
Oh, hey, thank you. Yeah, they punked. Hey, I think they've taken Sherm. Okay, it's soft. Mavs punked them. Warriors get in without a play and watch. The thing about the Mavs and OKC, it just seems like Jason Kidd knows how to push the buttons against them. I think Mavs have won 3 out of the 4 this season when they've played them. But I think this is a very different OKC team than last year. I agree. OKC is one of them out of the West. I am curious to see what Denver does. I'm not going to discount them yet, but
you want to, though. I can tell.
I really want to. Yeah, I really want to. In Houston, I just don't trust them.
Because they're young. That's a young team, so I feel you on Houston, man.
Yeah. And out of the East, I agree with you. Now here's the thing: you got the Warriors that really no one they're talking about them, but they're not talking about them.
Shit, man, the Warriors intent. They trying to get in the playing game, bro.
Nuggets are the Dolphins of the NBA. Ridiculous name. Oh no, the Nuggets are coming. Team should have a fierce name.
Damn.
That's
one way. That's one way of looking at that. I never even thought about that before. That's funny as hell.
Oh no, the Nuggets are coming. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Run for your life! Here come the Nuggets.
But Dolphins are very dangerous. Dolphins are dangerous, though.
But as soon as you said that, Jay, I thought about chicken nuggets. I didn't think about gold nuggets.
Dino nuggets. Dino nuggies.
Hey, man, can you believe how much processed food we was eating back then?
A lot.
They still eating it now. But dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Nah. That's horrible. So look. Let's go rolling into it. It's time for tonight's top 5.
Hey, I'm gonna find that intro here in a second, bro.
That'll work. It is. It'll be good. Hey.
It's time for the top 5. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Big Game Sports Top 5.
That's right. Some people have a top 100. Some have a top 50. Some have a top 25. Some even punk out and have a top 10, but not here at Big Game Sports Buzz on BGSC Network. Nuh-uh. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Top 5 tonight. Top 5 rap intros. Yes,
bro.
Sir.
This was tough. And everybody just so I'm not trying to prolong this shit, but honestly, J-Stogs texted me talking about, hey man, let's do top 5 rap intros. I said, I'm gonna need some clarification. He said, intro, the first part of a song. I said, well, shit, that's what I thought you meant. but I just wanted to make sure we were on the same goddamn page. So, without further ado, here go my top 5 rap intros of all time. Number 5 for me, rest in peace, my man Tupac, Ambitions of a Rider. Just the way it started. No need to hide her. I'm a straight rider. You don't want, and that piano just doom, 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 doom.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's number 4. Another West Coast banger. I gotta give it up to Dr. Dre. Still Dre featuring Snoop Dogg. Just the way that piano come in, it don't even need no words. Just banging, dog. Hot fire. Number 3. And it's funny because if my grown behind is at a party or a wedding, and I say party, I don't go to parties anymore. Wedding receptions, if this song comes on, I lose my goddamn mind. And that's Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill. Love that song. I love the break. It's like the whole first before the breakdown is like a whole introduction to get you to that. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought we was finished? Bananas.
That's a good one, Sharon.
Number 2. Shout out to my boy, the RZA, the Jizzle, Inspector Death, You Got, Ghostface Killer, Method Man, and Inspector Deck, an Old Dirty Bastard. Cream, Cash Rules Everything Around Me by Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
That intro was so sick, man. Just, yo, we got 2 for 5 around the block. Where? I mean, you didn't know what was coming, right?
Yeah.
Number 1 for me. And this really got me, Jay. And I thought about it for a long time, and then I just fell out laughing. International Players Anthem by UGK featuring Outkast.
Yes, sir.
Love the whole first part of that song with Andre 3000 pretty much just setting up the whole wedding day of what's going on and everything else in that song, man. So, and that's my top 5, bro. And go ahead.
Very good. Very good. Unpopular but great intro. What You Want From Me, Cypress Hill. That's a good one. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Great workout music. Yeah, for sure. All right. Listen, I always try to do things a little different here, but I'm going to agree with you on some stuff that you had. Still Dre is by far, I believe, one of those best intros out there. That piano and man, look, you just it's just one of those great ones. I agree with you. Players Anthem, International Players Anthem, just that part where Dre is just rapping with no beat behind him, and the story about him and Pimp C getting mad about him dropping the beat out. And Bun B had to come back and say, no. When the beat comes back in, though, when it drops on your verse. People are gonna be like, "Oh my God!" So yeah, that's an awesome intro right there. Candy Shop by 50 Cent. That dun 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 boom boom dun dun.
I take you to the candy shop.
Right. Hey, listen, when you got Oprah singing that, bruh, I'm sorry. That's it right there. Another Outkast joint, Players Ball. When my man comes in, the scene was so thick.
That's Big Roo.
Yeah, Big Roo.
Yeah,
Big
Roo.
None but them lax.
And all the players came from far and wide. The Outkast shit was over.
That's a banger. Now, here's the last one. And look, this one was very, very tough. But I had to pick this one. DMX, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. That dun 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 dun. It's over with. You talk about losing your mind in a club or a party. Let that come on. Let that come on. It's over with. It's time to shut it down. I get pumped whenever Crisscross Jump comes on. It's my ringtone ever since cell phones came out. Man.
Get Andrew ass, boy.
True. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? Then Max gonna give it to you? Yeah. That is definitely legit.
Yeah.
My set out track is Breed and Pot. Gotta get mine. Yeah.
I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. Yeah, that's a sick one too.
Get yours. Yeah, that's definitely a banger. Lil Jon, Throw Your Hood Up. Lil Jon has some really good ones.
You could almost have a top 5 Lil Jon by itself, bro.
You
really could. You really could.
That's a fact.
Flipping amazing. Now, Jay, I know we don't do honorable mentions, but I got to tell you one I really struggled with that got left off.
Okay, but we don't do that. But
fucking
here we go. We're doing it.
No, we won't. I keep that shit to myself. I'll post it on my fucking channel and page and share it with all the listeners and fans.
Now, come on. What is it? You get one.
No, for real. And it's only because I went to the 50 Cent concert for my 50th birthday in Vegas, and it really reminded me of some different bangers that 50 had. Yeah. But that goddamn What Up Gangster, I wanted to put in this top 5 so bad. I really did.
I got you, man. Listen.
What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangster? That shit was tight, dog.
That's a good one. That's a good one. My old school one. And that's a good one too. I like that one. 3-6 Mafia, Stay High. But Peter Piper by Run DMC. Now,
you went back. You said, "Oh, you did. You did say, oh."
That was tough for me. I really wanted to put that in because I remember hearing that and saying, "Ooh, wow, what is this? Something that's this is different. This is different." So yeah, when they come in, Peter Piper, I was like, whoa, oh. Ain't heard this before. So yeah, that's definitely one. There's definitely some others out there. I know I didn't. My list will change if we were to come back and do this again. I promise my list will change. And we will probably come back and do it again.
Because there's some different DMX songs I thought about, and I was like, God damn, how'd you not put that on there? It's just like, damn, bro.
Oh yeah.
What happened? That wasn't even. We just said intros. We didn't say top 5 get hype songs, which we've done before.
Yeah.
We've done. Need to go check out them old episodes. We've done it. And if there is a top 5 y'all want to see the Buff Nerd and Big Game tackle, shoot us a message. Let us know. Let us know.
We'll do it.
If you have a top 5 that you like and you want to see what ours is, let us know. Ain't nothing but Aaron opportunity, baby. We will make sure we get that done for you.
That's for sure. I'm gonna put this one up real quick. Murdergram Do with Eminem and LL Cool J was the best I heard in recent years. That song hits. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't think I know that one.
I don't know that one, or maybe I just don't know the name of it.
Yeah, I think I have heard it. I'm sure I have. I'll put that on my list though. That's for sure. Hey, I am J-Stogs, the Buff Nerd. Thank you for tuning in. Again, make sure that you like, subscribe, share this podcast with your people and the people that hate you, because without the hate, we don't elevate. What you got, Big Game?
Man, Aaron just put Big Daddy Kane ain't no half stepping up there. Boy, you better quit going back. You better quit going back to 9th grade in high school, bro.
Top 5 disco song intros for us older crowd. I can do that.
Hey, we're gonna do disco songs. It's gonna be top 5 disco, because a disco song lasts 9,000 hours.
That's why I said intro.
Yeah, that's true.
I can dig it.
Boogie, oogie, oogie. All right, my bad. Hey, man, that's the Buff Nerd, J-Stogs. I'm your man, Big Game James. Thank you for tuning in. Again, follow us on all our social media platforms: X, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and Instagram. Like always, we thank y'all for coming through. God bless you, and good night.
Who you know that got it behind the scenes, like behind the O-line, soon as the QB say hype. It's Big Gang, Big Gang. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah.